It's challenge day.
Let us begin.
But back on something else we covered last time. Aikman versus Claudine Gay. You know, so Aikman or Ackman, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce this dude's name. He he led the charge to oust President Claudine Gay from her position at Harvard, her presidency at Harvard. But then Business Insider wrote an article, and they're like, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Is that the same?
Good for the goose.
The hell's a gander?
I've been wondering what that was, because I thought gander was used in a different context. Like,
if it's good for the goose, look that up real quick. And I'm gonna wrap this part up.
Let me look.
Good for the gander was good for the goose.
I thought it was gander than goose.
Gander. Okay, we'll see. Anyways, Business Insider, his wife been doing this plagiarism joint. His own wife, Aikman, this dude who's like, she was a freaking professor at MIT, and they was like, yo, this is what your wife did. This is like less egregious than Claudine. Are you legitimately principled about what it is you're accusing Claudine of, or are you just like, again, probably just other clout chaser? You know what I mean? And like, you legitimately got this person fired with the crusade, and you don't mean this stuff, because if you did, you would say something about your wife. You know what I mean? That or you would like not defend her, right? The company that owns
it's actually what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So you're right about that.
How do you spell gander?
Just like how you normally spell gander, Gander.
Der. What's a gander then?
If
it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
I think the gander is the onlooker, because I'm looking at
the onlooker.
Yeah, so the goose is supposed to be like, I think the goose is supposed to represent like a woman.
Is it a cooked goose?
I think I think you're not even thinking about this in you're in a whole different dimension.
Okay, I must be.
So because I'm looking at what's good. I was looking at something recently, just now. What is good for a man is equally good for a woman, or what a man can have or do, so can a woman have or do. This comes from an earlier proverb. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. So that phrase, I guess, was derived from that. So sauce for the goose,
but it's a cooked goose though. It's a cooked goose. That's what I'm saying.
I guess the goose needs. I guess there's some sauce. Yeah,
some sauce on that.
So I guess the goose is.
You know what that is? You know what that is? That's that sauce. That's that riding sauce.
Is it that
riding sauce?
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm just saying.
That duck sauce is so hard, dog. I can't even eat that rice. I can't eat that rice if they don't put that duck sauce on that bit. It's a goose sauce, though. We need to get some goose sauce on it.
Goose sauce sounds crazy.
We have this thing, right? Growing up, where me and my guys, there's a sauce we call riding sauce, right? And so riding sauce is not no particular concoction. It's not necessarily barbecue. It's not necessarily tomato based. It's not necessarily jalapeno or salsa based or anything like that. It's just whatever the food is, and they put some sauce on it. You know what I mean? Whatever their sauce is, whether it's a jerk spot we went to, something like that, right? And they put the sauce on it, and whatever sauce they put on it, and that shit just be hitting. Right?
Okay, so it's
you call it riding sauce. You call it riding. That shit riding, right?
Yeah.
And so whatever sauce you put on, I get. So that's what I'm thinking. It's like, if it's a sauce that's good for the goose, so this is like the sauce that's good for everything. It's like you put it here, you put it there. It's riding sauce. You know what I mean? So you can put it on a little bit of everything. All right, that makes sense to me. Perfect sense. It's no clarification needed.
That's like Mambo sauce in DC. People put
Mambo sauce.
Mambo sauce. Have you ever heard of it?
It's like a hot sauce.
It's like it's like a. It's a sweet kind of tangy sauce, but DC folks, they love it. They go crazy for it. I think it's actually
but do they put it on everything?
Yeah, literally. I think it was actually created in DC, and they put it on everything.
I'm gonna have to look up some Mambo sauce.
Yeah, it's actually. I thought when I had it, I had it before.
What would you have it? Would you have it on?
Chicken wings. Like, you specifically supposed to put it on chicken wings. Yeah, that's how they like you don't actually, no, you just dip it in, like, you have the sauce and you dip the wings in there, or you can put it on the wings.
You could probably like put it up in there.
Probably spray it on there.
I'm gonna try some Mambo sauce.
Yeah,
Mambo No. 5 sauce. I'm asking like that, and they're gonna be like, nigga, who is you? Let me get that Mambo No. 5 sauce.
Yeah, it's right though.
I told you about that sauce. It's great. Okay, so the company had said it would look into the story about Neri Oxman. This is the Aikman's wife, a prominent designer, following complaints by her husband Bill Aikman about the Harvard graduate who is a Harvard graduate and CEO himself, and is the CEO of the Pershing Square investment firm. It's always a fucking investment firm. These niggas don't do nothing but fucking move money around. We stand by Business Insider and its newsroom, said a spokesman for Axel Springer, the German media group that owns the publication. Did not know Business Insider was a German-owned group. A second piece published the next day said Oxman had stolen sentences and paragraphs from Wikipedia, fellow scholars, and technical documents in a 2010 doctoral dissertation at MIT. Bruh, this is the part that gassed me. This is the part right here that just like floored. It's like, you stole whole paragraphs from
That's
Wikipedia?
Crazy. That's crazy.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Bro, I was like 12 years old when I knew I couldn't just like copy paste off of Wikipedia. What y'all going what? Yeah. You didn't know not to do that?
That's a very
we gotta check whole academic history, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, even on Wikipedia, you could at least like scroll all the way down to the bottom and see.
Go to the sources and go to the source.
Yeah, go to the actual source. Yeah.
You just copied and paste off of Wikipedia, nigga. I can update Wikipedia.
Yeah, facts.
I don't gotta be part of the company. I don't gotta be accredited or nothing like that.
Anybody can. Yeah, facts.
Anybody can, bro. And they keep receipts for every update that happens. They have a picture of it yesterday and a picture of it today. If I did an 5 minutes ago, somebody updated it, it's gonna have. They're gonna keep that iteration of the website. So they know exactly when you copied and pasted that damn paragraph.
Yeah. Yeah, they always have timestamps for sure.
Oh my gosh. And this ain't even like, yo, Claudine did, you know, in her what do they call it? The section of the of her paper, the methods section. Okay. Something that's innocuous, just like, okay, this is how we collect this data. She didn't properly cite those things. The methods. This is not even the body of her research. This is just the methods section, which is like generic stuff that you say in the same way that people that are in the industry would say it. So there's only it's a technical thing. So there's only really a few ways to change the sentence around.
Actually do it, yeah.
Right, to deliver the message. Like, okay, you know, this doesn't even the guy last time we talked about, he was like, yeah, I mean, it's plagiarism by like colloquial sense, but nobody in academia will consider that plagiarism.
Like actual plagiarism.
Like actual plagiarism. It's different. It ain't the same in these two worlds, right? And mommy is out here, paragraphs from Wikipedia. Your wife. It's all fugazi, bitch. It's all fugazi. This nigga was just on some straight up hypocrisy. He just wanted to like target this woman. Again, I told you, all this shit stems from this whole CRT and diversity, equity, and all that.
Oh yeah, we know that. That's the motivation for all of it, for sure.
He suggested an editor there at the paper was an anti-Zionist because Oxman, his wife, was born in Israel. So hold on.
This is all wow.
So hold on.
This is all connected. That's crazy.
It's connected like that.
That's wild.
It's connected like that. So but hold on. There's so many layers to this. I can't. I'm not gonna stay on it. It's so dumb and it's so transparent. Y'all told us a couple of weeks ago that saying the word Zionist is anti-Semitic. Saying the word Zionist, calling someone a Zionist is anti-Semitic. This is what these mouthpieces was telling us. Now you're saying somebody is anti-Zionist by writing an article about this person. So wait a minute. So they should be pro-Zionist, is what you're saying. So Zionist is a thing, is also what you're saying. And it's a thing that some people. So you're saying your wife is a Zionist? Is that what he's saying? That's what he's saying. Because they wrote an article against your wife, so you're saying they're anti-Zionist. So Zionist is not what nigga? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's like the hypocrisy is so transparent. This is what I'm saying. Like, yo, Harvard, y'all smarter than this. This nigga ain't shit. He just can talk a lot. He ain't shit. Bring my girl Claudine back. Give her back her.
What was that terminology that you introduced us to last pod when you said like people would, like, if they're like in a debate or conversation, they would just talk a lot.
Gish Gallop, man.
Yeah.
Gish Gallop. They just put a bunch
That's
of
what
little
it
fires
is,
out.
yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you don't catch every one of those little fires, you don't have enough time to catch all them fires either. Because everything is happening like that. The freaking
Yeah, and you
news
can't address
cycle
every
runs like
point that's
that.
being
You can't
made.
address,
Yeah.
so you get let one ride out, just one little lie right out,
Mm.
and everything goes in flames.
Yeah.
So this was Harvard's again first black president. She was the subject of death threats and everything. And she's been called the N-word more times than I care to count. She says this is the harassment she's been getting since this fake made up bullshit.
We know how it go.
And she had to step down from her job. Harvard, y'all bugging. If y'all listening, they always fall for it. This is another troll job, just like freaking Lil Nas X do. These freaking so-called quote unquote constitutional conservative, these federalist people, like they all full of shit. They don't have no principles. They just want people that look like them to win, and then everybody else to be subservient. It's all. They're just trying to prop up the fucking caste system. And Harvard fell for that shit. It's not too late to reinstate Claudine. I said do that shit today. Fucking bullshit.